Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Donald Trump shocks the world, right? He did what everybody said he wouldn't be able to do. Well, I had faith in Trump and still do. But the politicians, the economists, the bankers said, oh, we're going to be in a collapse. We're going to go into a depression of likes we've never seen before. No one's going to trade with us. Well, Trump just flew to Europe, spanked Europe, and made them America's girlfriend. And we're about to get into that. But really quickly, before I continue, ladies and gentlemen, right now is the perfect time to protect your money through gold and silver. See, when the economy starts flying up, gold and silver is going to become even stronger. Verity Metals, they are patriots. They're people of faith, located at Glendale, Arizona. You can go in the office, meet the staff, meet the owner, and actually see what you're getting before you pay for it. IRAs, 401ks, cash purchases, and everything in between. Gold, silver, and platinum. You heard me right. They even have platinum. Call 888-328-6105. Get you some gold and silver, and welcome to the golden age of America. Links are down below in the description. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you two videos, right? I'm going to show you. All right, let me show you the first couple minutes of this. This is Trump breaking down the trade deal that he made in under an hour with all 27 countries of the European Union.
It's the deal. It's a good deal for everybody, I believe. And I think you were saying this is probably the biggest deal ever reached in any capacity, trade or beyond trade.
It is.
It's a giant deal with lots of countries. Because, as
Biggest
you know,
deal
Ursula
ever made.
represents a lot of countries, not one country. It's not easy for you. It's because a lot of very different countries, great countries, but some are strong with cars, some are strong with.
Let's go forward.
700 purchase.
Here.
European Union is going to agree to purchase from the United States $750 billion worth of energy. $750 billion worth of energy. They are going to...
Look at her face. She looks like a broken woman.
Agree to invest into the United States $600 billion more than they're investing already. So they're investing a large amount of money. You know what that amount of money is. It's very substantial, but they're going to invest an additional $600 billion. They're agreeing to open up their countries to trade at zero tariff. So that's a very big factor. Opening up their countries, all of the countries will be opened up to trade with the United States at zero tariff. And they're agreeing to purchase a vast amount of military equipment. We don't know what that number is, but it's the good news is we make the best military equipment in the world, so sort of you have to do that. I mean,
All right, that's it on that clip. So they are, and by the way, look at her. You know they didn't want to take this deal. Trump broke them, absolutely wrecked them. Here's what we're getting. They're going to pay 15% tariff on everything that they send to the United States. We pay 0% tariff, first time in history. And now we get to sell our clothes, our cars, our gas, oil, natural resources. On top of that, rice, grain, wheat, food products, and everything in between that the European Union has refused to open their market to. They are now going to have to take it. They don't have a choice. On top of that, we pay no tariffs, but they're also paying us tariffs. On top of that, they're going to buy weapons from us. Plus, they're going to invest an additional $600 billion on top of what they're already investing. Ladies and gentlemen, the art of the deal happened in front of our faces. But Trump wasn't done yet. He had to rebuke them for their European open border policies, for their stupid immigration laws. Trump had to come in and spank them a couple more times. Watch this.
On Friday you said that Europe is being crushed by mass migration, and I wonder whether your friends on this side of the room agree with you on that.
well, I'd let you respond to that if you'd like.
So we have been working intensively on the topic of irregular migration. And we have, from the very beginning, said that migration is a European challenge that needs a European answer. As Europeans, we will fulfill our international obligations, as we've done in the past, also in the future. But we, as Europeans, are the ones who decide who comes to the European Union and under what circumstances, and not the smugglers and traffickers. That's the principle in which we are working.
I will say this, you know, they did ask me when I got off the plane, immigration, Europe has a tremendous problem, and we do too, but we've sealed our borders. We have nobody coming in, and we have hundreds of thousands of people being taken out.
I voted for that
first, and I think we're doing a very good job of that. But we had, I mean, it literally registered 0 people last month. You probably saw that. Nobody.
Look at her face.
And Europe has a very similar problem. I think they're going to end up in the same place. You might as well go there quicker. And the other thing I say to Europe, we will not allow a windmill to be built in the United States. They're killing us. They're killing the beauty of our scenery, our valleys, our beautiful plains. And I'm not talking about airplanes. I'm talking about beautiful plains, beautiful areas in the United States.
They're beautiful.
And you look up
A plane.
and you see windmills all over the place. It's a horrible thing. It's the most expensive form of energy. It's no good.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump and here's what I love about what he did. When he originally flew there, he was not supposed to hold any meetings. The whole thing was covered as Trump is going to play golf at his Scotland golf resort. But he did this perfectly timed. Just a couple days before the 30% tariffs, which were supposed to go in on August 1st, unless you make a deal with the United States, you're going to pay 30% tariff. End of discussion. So he did. I mean, this is why he's the man who wrote the book, The Art of the Deal. He flies in just days before the deadline to his own resort. So that way he's not a guest on their territory. That way he's not a European Union guest. No. It's at his Trump resort. It's got his name stamped on it. He owns the property. He owns the buildings. He pays the taxes there. That is his. So yes, he's in the continent of Europe, but they are his guests. Boom. He shows up. They start calling him. We want to make a deal. Mr. Donald Trump, we want to. Trump says, come on in. Come on in. And then he told him, look, this is what's going to happen. You're going to buy our gas, oil, natural resources. You're going to take our cars. You're going to take our agriculture. You're going to take our clothing, our food products, and everything in between. And on top of that, you're going to pay 15% tariffs for at least a decade on everything that you ship to us. But we are not paying you a dime in tariffs. Plus, you're going to invest an additional $600 billion. Art of the deal, baby. That's how you get it done. Watch what's going to happen to the economy. Watch what's going to happen to gold, silver, precious metals. You don't want to miss out. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you. Hit that subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you on the next one.